Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, number 26.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now, and man, are they fun to watch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. So coming to the plate. Nolan Arenado on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ethier's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Trevor Story. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Devin Travis.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Lined into left field, a base hit. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a ball 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ian Desmond.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And that one stayed too low apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Gerardo Parra. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pilar has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Kendrys Morales. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting fifth.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays. Here's Mark Reynolds. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Designated hitter, Mark Reynolds.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders is under it. 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pilar ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Kevin Pilar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kevin Pilar.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Story.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the. Now to the plate, Devin Travis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Left fielder
Andre Ethier checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, not in time. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Here's Michael Saunders now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Michael Saunders.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catching it.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Colorado, the designated hitter, Mark
Tapped out in front of home. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Saunders is over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Justin.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. The tag, and he is out at second. Striding in, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you, and you're just punching everyone.
Third baseman, Nolan
Joe Biagini, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the Blue Jays, number 31, Joe Biagini.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Ian Desmond is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
On the ground up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Russell Martin.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 home to Martin. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
So he sets him down swinging. Russell Martin becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Devin Travis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. It was a walk in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
DJ LeMahieu.
This one for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Carlos.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Digging in to try to.
Leading off for the Jays, third baseman, shot. Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Designated hitter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In there, strike one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Striding in once again. Michael Saunders.
21. Michael Saunders.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 20.
Digging in and looking for more.
Nolan Arenado.
Ryan Tepera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ryan Tepera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. They'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kevin.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it. But this is back into this. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Opposite field to left. Parra is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number
Russell
55.
Martin now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. That gets down and the inning continues. Martin around second, heading for third. The relay, and he's safe. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he lays off for ball 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 1 run, 6 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Steve Pearce. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Steve Pearce.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing, 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. In now, Ian Desmond. He'll be looking.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
54, Roberto Ozuna. Now playing left
Comes
field.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To Crawford for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So striding in, Gerardo Parra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This one skied out toward right. Saunders is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started.
For Colorado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Blue Jays. Third baseman, number 20.
Hard hit ball to second. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Now batting.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up. Pat Neshek will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And that's taken for a cold strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Digging in once again, Michael Saunders. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Popped up, calling for it. Donaldson, he's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Way out in front. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Donaldson's there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now, already 2 away.
The batter, number
Here's
9.
the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. In is Gerardo Parra. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Aaron Luke takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 62, Aaron.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Pierce. And the inning is over. Russell Martin now. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, second baseman,
Devin Travis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pierce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot towards the hole, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Carlos Gonzalez.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pierce going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for Colorado.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Saunders is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in once again, David Dahl. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Michael Saunders now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Jake McGee, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 51.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Now batting, Trevor Story. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
For the Blue Jays.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Now a long throw to third, and he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Stepping in, Russell Martin. He was sent. Backing on strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there. And winning run stays.
Second baseman, Devin Rabbit.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Hey, he was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of